start my speech, I would just like to mention my sister is going to be holding up cues. So like if it says like cry or laugh, like when I say a joke that's not funny, just laugh.
The rules apply to me as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, actually I try.
No, I'm just joking. Of course, I'll call you. I was just Patience, guys. Whenever you start, we'll start the time. So we are ready. Whenever you want.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wheel of Success, the game show. Many of you might have heard of the phrase, life is like a spinning wheel, but success and failure happen randomly. Many people say it is fate, but few turn their failures as successes. For those prosperous people, their normal wheel of life changed into the great wheel of success. Let's go into today's program. But here's the catch. Instead of playing the game, we will meet our 3 esteemed previous show winners to reveal their secret of success. So please join me to welcome past Rishi, present Rishi, and future Rishi. How are you doing, man? All our viewers can't wait to hear from you how you achieved all these successes. Yeah, sure, definitely. But remember, before I start my speech, that I always try to avoid giving advice because Socrates was a wise Greek philosopher who went around giving advice to people. You know what? They poisoned him. So I believe the most important value for my success is the point, success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. This reminds me of the moment I signed up for the 12th grade American math competition in ICAE. My goal was to place for the Distinguished Honor Roll. Even though I was just a 7th grader, I followed this trait. Every day, if you can push yourself a little bit, it will eventually add up. And I added this math practice to my time management planner. Then what? I was the only middle schooler in all of ICAE to play at such a high level, and I qualified to the American Invitational Math Exam. This made this trait true. Set your goals high. Have big dreams and believe in it. Believe in yourself and the goal. I believed and I achieved. In fact, I recently received a scholarship from the Mathematical Association of America for this achievement and had the opportunity to study in Cupertino, California. I really embraced this moment and remember this moment before all my competitions. Reminding me of the point, celebrate your accomplishments so you can build up on your past success stories. Wow, past Rishi, that was very intriguing. Can I ask you a question? We all know your public speeches since you were very young. Tell me some more about that. Well, whenever something happens in your childhood, you never forget, right? My most memorable moment was my confidence class public speech in 5th grade in front of hundreds of people. I had a flawless speech because I practiced more than 80 times every week over the summer. I proved that whatever you do more than you're expected to. I also followed the no exception rule because I had my eyes on the prize. I worked hard and my family supported me as I surrounded myself with the best, later achieving more than the rest, and was with motors instead of anchors. And winning first place in both speech and poster. And one more thing, I dressed for success, as appearance is very important. Another experience of mine was how I joined the Model United Nations at school last year. With all the confidence I gained from Viviante's class, I walked into the Model United Nations practice very enthusiastically, but there were a few garbage dumpers waiting for me. As soon as I sat down, they complained about things like, "Oh dude, do you think you're gonna win? It's our first year. Look at all those people, look at all the competition." But I was going to be driven and not be pulled down. And I had that attitude. Everything that I do, I think I can do. I was proactive, had a proactive approach, letting me win the top Speech Award at the Red Cedar State Conference. Amazing, past Rishi. Can we please give a round of applause for past Rishi? Now let's move on to our co-winner, present Rishi. Welcome, Mr. Present Rishi. Can you please tell us your success secrets? Yeah, sure. I would love to. So one day I recently met my friend Steven. Hey Steven, how was your last chess tournament? Oh yeah, I won. My dad taught me all the tricks before the tourney. Oh, you're so lucky. My other classes are clashing with my chess practice. Although I'm planning to go to the Michigan Amateur Chess Tournament. All the best! Suddenly the devil came into my thoughts. Rishi, you don't have the resources. How will you practice? You don't have a coach and you don't have time. Angel, what are you doing here? Thank you so told about the word you. And don't use such petty language. Look, Rishi, don't be so hard on yourself. Stop complaining and blaming. If you have positive expectations, you will have positive outcomes. And remember, whatever you do, discover your own drive. Then you'll be more passionate about what you do. And you will have sense of achievement. Then I followed the Angels' plan. And I went to the Michigan Amateur Chess Championships a few months ago, winning second place in my division. Following that, I went to the National Motor City Chess Championship, winning third place overall. At the end, I had to work around many challenges, proving that success is the measure of obstacles you face. I didn't settle for anything less than the best. And since that I know 99% focus is not enough, I gave my 100%. As ex-president of India, Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said, dreams, dreams, dreams. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result into actions. So be practical and dream big. Wow, President Rishi. Can I ask you something? Is there any way you've come across any failures? Oh yeah, not all success stories are positive. And I have one story that determines that. A few months ago, I went to the Invitational Taekwondo tournament in Commerce Township. As I entered the tournament, I was surrounded by sweaty and rough champions. My ears were red, my heart was beating, and my whole body was warm. My coach approached me and saw how tense I was. Rishi, believe in yourself. Remember all the hard work you put in to earn that black belt. So I took a deep breath like a yogi. And I entered the ring. You know what? My opponent was a strong 16-year-old guy, and I lost to him. It was painful. But events will happen. Events will happen and are not controllable. Events plus your response is the outcome. And my response was to practice more for the next tournament. There's nothing like perfect in the world. There's always something to work on, right? Remember these 3 questions to always improve on yourself. 1. If it did matter, what would I do differently? 2. If I did care, what would I prefer? And 3. If I did know what I wanted, what would it be? And we need to be optimists in order to do this. As Sir Winston Churchill once said, the pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, but the optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Amazing, President Rishi. Can we please give a round of applause for President Rishi? Last but not least, we will move on to Future Rishi. Welcome, Mr. Future Rishi. Please tell me how you became such a successful neurosurgeon. Well, ever since I was a young kid, I always participated in science Olympiad tournaments, winning in the anatomy and physiology division. I would never compete and compare my skills with others, and I had pride in what I did. These skills led me to enter pre-med at the University of Michigan. As I entered, I was faced with many problems, but I redefined them as challenges. I always used the 90-10 rule, spending 90% of my time thinking how to face the challenge, and the remaining 10% to think about the challenge itself. I successfully finished my MCAT and entered into the New York University School of Medicine. During my college time, there were lots of distractions. Friends would start inviting me to parties, and there were many fun activities on campus, but I did not act on my impulse. I did my specialty in neurosurgery and developed my very own clinic to my specialty hospital. You know, when you want to be successful, you always have to use the 3D rule. Delete, diminish, and delegate. I used these rules in my hospital administration and became the prestigious neurosurgeon I am. Not only that, my childhood ambition was to help those in need. I opened my very own free clinic and provide patients quarterly free treatment. The patient is happy and I am satisfied. A win-to-win situation. And plus I love going the extra mile to help. Amazing, Future Rishi. You are very compassionate. So speaking of compassion, we also know you are very involved into the Key to Finesse group. Tell me some more about that. Oh yeah, I would do anything for Key to Finesse. Because 1, I believe it's for a good cause. 2, besides this club has taught me all the traits for me to become a respectful person in society. And 3, I lucked out to get such a wonderful teacher who guided and supported me to become the success I am. I made her, my parents, and my whole family happy. Wow, let's give it up for all 3 Rishis! Wow, it looks like we just watched the Christmas Carol movie with the past, present, and future Rishis. Get it? I hope you will all use these success traits, and I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did not, I hope you had a good nap.